since we are approaching the interim week between the conference championships and the Super Bowl, which often coincides with the Pro Bowl, what I want to talk about is how the NFL Pro Bowl sucks. It just does. All right? Just roll with me on this. Anyone who has actually sat down and watched the Pro Bowl has been notably underwhelmed by it. Like, it might be there's a little bit of glitz and glamour to the idea that you're going to get some of those fantasy football team matchups and stuff that you wish that would happen. Get some team, like, QB and wide receiver combos that you wish would happen, but never will because of contracts and rivalries and money, whatever. All the stuff that gets in the way. And so it's kind of glitzy. But the thing is, football is a high contact sport, and in a game like that just has no actual value to it, obviously, like, players either don't show up for it, they don't even go in, or they don't go really all that deep into it, and so it ends up being super ticky-tack, practically touch football played by millionaires. And so I'd like to solve that problem by actually making it something worth watching. And there's some significant changes I would make to it in the process. All right. Number one, rather than it being two conference teams playing against each other, which then have to share field time between all these dozens of different, like, first team, second team, third team, rather than doing that, the NFL doesn't just have conferences, it has divisions. And so I would have 4 teams from each conference that are fielded, each division fielding its own team of all-stars who would then play against each other. In kind of a little bit of a round-robin-esque kind of feel. Maybe have it like they're going to play against the teams in their own conference on a Friday, and then on Saturday, whichever team has the best record, or maybe like this, they're going to play against their own conference on Friday, and then on Saturday they're going to play against the teams on the other team, or the other conference. They're going to play against those 4, and then the team that has the best record out of all of them, they're going to play against each other for the Pro Bowl championship. And if that seems like a lot of football for what's supposed to be a week off for these athletes, you're probably right. And that's why it wouldn't be pads contact football. It'd be flag football. 7-on-7. 3 blocking linemen, quarterback, running back, tight end, wide receiver. So 7v7 flag football. Minimal contact with each other, so you don't have to worry about necessarily concussions and things nearly as much. People just get to get out there in the sun and just actually have some fun for maybe the first time in many years of being a professional athlete. And it would be a blast because since it's a smaller team, from a smaller pool, you're going to have a little bit more of like peak, let's say, athletics or whatever. Like, they're gonna, like, have a lot more fun. They're gonna be a little bit more interactive with one another, and then less stakes. Like, you don't have to worry about somebody like tearing up their knee or breaking their leg nearly as much, and it'd just be a blast for everybody to watch. A blast. And it would be still 15-minute quarters, so if there is a thing of like first team, second team, third team, there's plenty of time to get everyone out there onto the field that wants to play. And, like, by the end of it, you know who the champion is, right? Because of how much they're actually doing. And flag football is a real thing. Like, there's an actual league of flag football with adults playing it. And so at the very end, whatever that NFL flag football Pro Bowl champion would play against that other actual official league, just as like a bragging rights exhibition thing. And then that would be the official world flag football champion at the end. And then everyone would then be, I mean, you could even have it in Hawaii still, or you could have it in Arizona, say, somewhere that's warm and that you don't have to worry about people like being in the snow and sleet or anything like that, and just enjoy football. I think that'd be a blast. I think everyone would enjoy all of those changes to the event, and because it's a whole weekend-long thing, a lot better broadcast contract options available as well.